Hello everybody, video here for you today. More videos coming up in the form of live streams. Madden NFL 24 early access live streaming August 14th at night as soon as I can get it downloaded, whenever that happens. And as well as August 15th all day, I'll be doing that with some exceptions for breaks. The Ramsey show, after show. That will be live on August 15th, August 23rd, and 31st at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central Time. And you can find that at youtube.com/Coach Steve Money. Alrighty, these are the no cap recaps of The Curse of Oak Island Season 2, Episodes 3 and 4, aired in November of 2014. If you missed my recaps of previous episodes, there's a link in the upper right. Let's get into it. Previously on The Curse of Oak Island, people have been looking for an incredible treasure for 228 years. J. Hutton Pulitzer presents his theory that he alluded to in the previous episode. He thinks that the seafaring Phoenicians used the stars to navigate, traveled from the Holy Land to Nova Scotia between 582 and 596 BC, and were carrying relics from the first temple of King Solomon, including the Ark of the Covenant. He says there is evidence of their language in several stops along the way, including the inscription on the 90-foot stone found in the money pit. And in coins minted with that time frame, found in all of the locations, including the 3 found in 1996 near the site of the 8-pointed star from the previous week's episode. Their symbol was an 8-sided star, and the indigenous Mi'kmaq people symbol is an 8-sided star as well. The Laginas are skeptical, but say all theories must be considered. The bigger rig Marty promised arrives to drill in the money pit area. So far, they've been unable to penetrate through search debris to the 140-foot level, so chosen because that is the depth William Chappell discovered a cement-covered wooden vault. All pre-Lagina shafts either collapsed or flooded, including Robert Dunfield's 100 feet wide by 140 feet deep crater, causing the exact location of the money pit to be lost. The money pit area is now 10 feet lower than when it was discovered in 1795. The plan this day is to attempt to find the 1876 Halifax Tunnel, which is 200 feet south of the original money pit shaft, dug in hopes of avoiding the flood tunnels. It didn't work. That tunnel flooded as it neared the original shaft. The team has used the available maps made by previous searchers to pick 2 possible locations. Gary Drayton, along with Rick, Peter, and Dan Hensky, are at Smith's Cove metal detecting. He finds a 1970s can pull tab first, but also a 1771 British coin minted 24 years before the discovery of the money pit and 5 years before the American Revolution. It is the first one of that type that Gary has found anywhere. He later finds another 1700s British coin. The rig encountered nothing but dry soil in the first hole, so they tried a different location. That was a fail as well. They do get some good news. Bill 68, that would entitle the government to a portion of the treasure, was defeated. The government does already keep any historical items. Rick and Craig Tester decide to go back to their original plan to find the money pit, a series of core samples from different areas. Unfortunately, the bigger rig starts to sink in the unstable ground caused by centuries of digging in the area. Tunnels beneath could also have rotten timbers that could collapse. They try another spot that seems to be more stable. Episode 4 jumps to 2 weeks later. They have been drilling for 2 weeks and have not found anything noteworthy. The team meets in the war room to decide the next step in the swamp. The hits from the winter have been downgraded after complete analysis of the data. Marty wants to put an X through the swamp, but everyone else votes to continue, and he relents. To that end, he calls in a local tree expert to examine the tree stump diver Tony Sampson found a month or so earlier. The expert can't tell the species, only that it's hardwood, and also confirms that it couldn't have grown in 5 feet of water. giving further evidence that the swamp was man-made and renewing Marty's interest in it. The next drill hole hits a water source, maybe a flood tunnel, maybe something else. They taste the water, it has no salt in it, so it isn't from the ocean. Another day, the next hole brings up a core sample from 140 feet underground that contains wood, concrete, and clay, which was reported in 1897 when the chapel vault was discovered. They may have drilled right down the side of it as shown. Narrator Robert Clotworthy tells that William Chapel drilled through it and at 171 feet hit a large metal object. At that point, the hole flooded with seawater, ending hopes of recovery. They take the core sample to Dan Blankenship to have a look at it, and he confirms it would seem to be the chapel vault. The Laginas decide to drill in all directions around the hole to determine which side they drilled through. While waiting for the season 11 premiere of The Curse of Oak Island, usually in November, I'll continue recapping seasons 1 through 8, most likely multiple episodes per video. Once again, I am Coach Steve Money, Ramsey Solutions Certified Financial Coach, and you can schedule a free financial coaching consultation assessment with me at calendly.com/Coach Steve Money. That appointment will be video conferencing, probably Google Meet. Again, that's Calendly, CALENDLY.com/Coach Steve Money. The link is also in the video description. You can email me about coaching or anything else on my YouTube channel at CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. Channel donations can go to paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. You can add me on the gram at Coach Steve Money. And this YouTube channel is youtube.com/Coach Steve Money. Thank you so much for watching.